Up there, who in the hell is Mel Kiper in a way? I mean, here's a guy that criticizes everybody, whoever they take. He's got the answers to who you should take and who you shouldn't take. In my knowledge of him, he's never ever put on a jockstrap. He's never been a coach. He's never been a scout. He's never been an administrator. And all of a sudden, he's an expert.
Atlanta has selected Brett Favre, quarterback, Southern Mississippi.
So Atlanta gets a favor by selecting Brett Favre from Southern Mississippi.
Round tackle Tony Mandarich, Michigan State. Next up, Detroit
Lions. No
Lions.
doubt about that one.
With the 24th selection in the 2005 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers, quarterback to California.
I honestly think Brian Brohm 2 years from now could be the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. It would not shock me at all. And
with the 26th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback.
Welcome into another draft day, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to these three guys, these three individuals here joining us. It is the members of Open Book from right here on Game On Wisconsin joining us today on draft day, taking them away from doing actual things like interviewing Packer legends and Packer greats and talking about real Packer football. We are wasting an hour of their day to draft chocolate bars and chocolate candy right here on draft day because that's the kind of hard-hitting stuff that we do. It's Eli Berkovits, Zach Jacobson, and Jenelle Mackie joining us here. Guys, how the heck are you doing?
I'm good. Anybody gonna talk? I'm hungry, so this is gonna be tough. Like I'm about to get hangry halfway through this show, so.
Your draft day is like shopping. You're not supposed to do it hungry. You're gonna make panic picks. You're gonna overreach.
I'm not gonna make panic picks. I'm just gonna start salivating over them mid-show.
I'm actually feeling pretty good because I know Eli doesn't eat anything. He doesn't watch movies. He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't really do anything. So like I know all my picks are safe.
Is eat chocolate. That's one thing I'm good at is eating chocolate. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm gonna have a killer draft. I'm warning you.
Yeah, this feels like a very Andy Herman situation where Andy doesn't eat anything but pizza, so we brought him in for the pizza draft, and he'll absolutely kill it in the one category that he does eat in. So we are doing chocolate today. We'll go over some of the rules, go over the breakdown of how everything's going to work today in a second, but we do owe 30 seconds of actual NFL draft coverage. So, Producer Nick, if you would, give us our mandatory 30 seconds of NFL draft talk.
This week, I'm talking about off-ball linebackers. At the top of the class, you have Micah Parsons from Penn State. If you like those safety linebacker hybrids, there's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from Notre Dame. Zaven Collins from Tulsa is a really fun all-around prospect. If you like hard hitters, you have a guy like Nick Bolton from Missouri. Maybe you like those super athletic coverage guys. There's Jabril Cox, there's Dylan Moses, there's Baron Browning, and there's a ton of mid-round talent too. Cameron McGrone, Chaz Surratt, Pete Warner, Jermaine Davis. And this is just wrapping up to be a really fun class. Back to you, Dan.
All right. Did that work? Because my screen froze on me. So did that actually play for you guys?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good. It completely froze on my end. I don't know why I'm having internet issues again today, but it completely froze. So for a hot second, I was worried that we played like 40 seconds of blackness. But Andrew Mertig, thank you again for doing that. He does it every single week for us, giving us actual NFL draft talk before we jump into the stupidness and ridiculousness that is draft day. Our order for today, we're going to do a snake-style draft, 5 rounds. Jenelle is going to go first. We're going to go Eli second, Zach third, and then I will finish up fourth. Couple of rules for today. General draft day rules. Nick, if you want to throw up our draft day rules, the main rules that come in place every single day. Draft day rule number 1, absolutely no trades. That is the Todd Varney rule. Number 2, our second Todd Varney rule, that is stray from the category at your own risk. Let's see what happens with our category today. Number 3, of course, is have fun, everybody. I think we're going to do that. I think it should be a lot of fun with the open book crew here. So the rules that we were kind of discussing, the rules of engagement, since we're doing chocolate and there are so many chocolate things that we could do, I think we all decided that we were going to stick with chocolate-based candy. So
like name brand candy.
Yeah, like name brand candies. You can go variations on those name brand candies if you want, as long as the candies are chocolate-based. Because I saw Lambo in the chat here talking about drumsticks and Choco Tacos. While Choco Tacos are a true invention of science,
see, I wasn't allowed to pick those in the ice cream draft though either. So,
well, yeah, because you're trying to cross the streams now between the ice cream draft and the chocolate draft. The Choco Tacos will come in at a later date. That's yet to be determined. We're going to stick with the chocolate candies, though. Jenelle, we gave you first pick. I think you had first pick the last time that you were on when you did ice cream.
Yeah.
And you came out of the gates and picked Girl Scout Thin Mint ice cream right off the bat. Are you going to go a similar route here with pick number 1? And Jenelle and Zach, you know the deal. Eli, make sure you announce your pick because Zach has our imaging that he plays before each one. You'll see it with Jen and Zach. But guys, don't forget about the imaging, of course. We spend a lot of money on it. Jenelle, on the clock for pick number 1 in our chocolate candy draft. Go ahead.
My pick is in. So I don't know how many people actually would say this is their favorite chocolate, but this is by far my favorite candy bar. I buy it anytime I pass it at the store. I'm going with Three Musketeers. I just love light fluff.
Wow. That is a reach.
Favorite. I know. Again, I'm reaching, but I'm pretty confident in my other picks that they'll be there. But yeah, Three Musketeers, it's my go-to like snack food candy, and I like chocolate that doesn't have a lot to it sometimes.
Jen just spent a first round pick on Justin Harrell, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't even care.
Yeah, this is that. Look, I love. There's not going to be like many bad options to choose from here.
I was gonna say you can't like choose bad chocolate.
Right, but as Zach kind of mentioned, you have to draft for value now. That's
valuable to me. If it would have gone, I would have been really sad. I don't know what kind of chocolate you guys like. I know what kind Zach will choose, but
the Oakland Raiders, like the Oakland Raiders draft differently than everybody else. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Eli, Three Musketeers off of the board with pick number 1. You are on the clock for your first pick, sir.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed. Jen stole like my 42nd selection, so now I don't know what I'm going to go with.
Whatever. Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to definitely make fun of you about this on Open Book.
I don't even care.
I have to go with Milky Way because
wow.
No,
that's even worse.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, I've never even had a Three Musketeers, but as I always say, I just don't trust it. I can't even be a part of it. But Milky Way is great. You've got the chocolate, the nougat, the caramel, the whole mixture. Boom, that's a first round pick right there.
Suddenly my pick doesn't look so bad, does it?
No.
Wow, I just like this is okay, this happens every single time though. I have my big board, my mock draft that I've hashed out with everybody, and you guys come in here and everyone starts drafting kickers and punters in the first round, and it throws off my whole board here. Zach,
they come in here and draft kickers and punters in the first round. My pick is gonna be an immediate starter. He's gonna come right in and contribute right off the bat.
All right, well, Zach, you're officially on the clock then.
My pick is in. Peanut butter Twix.
Oh, you jerk. You stole my guy. That was.
I didn't even know they made peanut butter Twix. If I'm being honest.
It's the best.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, some people don't know they exist because they're just kind of like under the radar a little bit. I think only select gas stations and select 7-Elevens have them or something.
Are they the ones in the red wrappers?
Yes, yes.
See, I've seen them, but I've never had one.
Okay, well they're so good. Sometimes when you get the regular Twix, sometimes they come and they're like it's like I don't know, they're like hard, like they're old. You know, like they've been sitting for a while and like the caramel.
Nobody wants them.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like Halloween candy from like last year or something.
Yeah, and they just throw it back into the shelves or something. But peanut butter Twix, I've never had a bad experience. It's like my top 1 favorite candy in the world. They're gonna come right in. That's an immediate starter, day one.
Top 1 candy in the world.
That was very selfish of you, Zach. That was in the back of my head the whole time. Unreal.
I had a feeling one of you was gonna take it, so I had to snatch it up while I could.
Well, I've never heard of it, so I wasn't. But I drafted Three Musketeers, so what do I know?
True.
I'm shell shocked at this point. I truly am, because I have my number 1 pick overall. You guys have all picked candy. Outside of Jenelle, that is the only candy that I had on my top 20 big board. Like none of the other 2 picks were even on my list, my radar. I cannot believe that this is still here. Nick, my first pick is in. I mean, this is I say this all the time, but this is Aaron Rodgers falling to 25.
You said that about vanilla ice cream too, though.
Snickers candy bar. It is the. I think it's the ultimate, the apex of chocolate-based candy bars.
I'll eat a Snickers if it's there, but it's not. If you get the value pack with the Snickers, the Milky Way, and the Three Musketeers, it's not the first one I'm reaching for.
Oh, geez. See, no, that for me, that is like when you mentioned Neapolitan ice cream when you came on for the ice cream one, Jen, and how you just scoop out the scoop out the chocolate and vanilla and leave the strawberry. I'm taking all the Snickers, and everyone else can just have at the rest of the bag.
I thought you were gonna say like I'm gonna eat the chocolate around it, but leave the middle. I'm gonna pick out the peanuts or something. I thought like that was gonna be the comparison.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all these pieces and just suck the chocolate and then throw them back into the bag. Yeah. Okay. So I have got. Oh boy, I've got the second pick here. My second pick, first one of the second round. And now I'm starting to worry because I don't know how your guys' boards play out here. I think this one is the other surefire one. There's another one that I could make a case for, but like this has to be it here, especially in the second round. Nick, go ahead and hit it. It's by far the best chocolate candy that comes already in a bite-sized form in its natural setting, and that's the Reese cup.
Yeah.
A Reese cup?
That was my next pick, so thanks. Zach,
is that different than a Reese's cup?
I feel like we all had that on our boards at some
point.
Wait,
Janelle, what? It's a Reese cup.
Reese's.
Wait, you said bite size.
No,
so do you mean like the little ones?
Yeah, are you talking about?
No, guys, the Reese. Okay, so like when I say
Reese's peanut butter cup, like a normal one in the orange package.
A normal one that comes in the
Reese's.
The orange?
Dan, I'm not having this argument with another one of you guys. It's Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Reese's.
There's an S at the end. Yeah. Reese's peanut butter cup.
Reese's. Gosh, I've had this argument before with the guy to my left or right, whatever way it is, but
I'm to the right.
It's Reese's Pieces.
Reese's, yeah, Reese's. That's what we
Reese's
said.
Pieces.
Yikes! That sounds.
Yes.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
right,
regardless,
it's a surefire. I mean, it arguably should have been in the first round, and criminal that it fell to the second round.
I honestly thought that would have been Zach's first pick, but
it was going to be at some point in my next few picks. So Dan got a steal in the second round, major steal.
I think I knocked those two out of the park. I think that was huge. But now I'm going to sit here and panic over the next 6 picks because like I am so worried about losing some of these other ones that should also be up here that I'm going to miss out on. Zach, you're up next, sir, for your next pick.
I have so many things that I could choose from. Oh God. All right, pick is in. Cookies and cream Hershey's bar.
Ooh, that is.
I know that was probably like not on anyone's board, but
I thought about it.
Literally the last entry on my board. I was like, if I need like an emergency pick, I'm gonna go with that. I don't think I've had one of those in like maybe 15 years. It has been a while.
Yeah, me too. And then until like maybe like recently, I remember they existed. But when I was little, there was like one of those big trucks that would drive through your neighborhood. I don't know if you guys had them like where you are, but everyone in the neighborhood called it the cucaracha truck. And it would play that music that
so like an ice cream truck, but with candy.
Kind of. It was like a liquor store on wheels, pretty much. No.
Zach's out there like, I'm chasing this truck that says it has candy.
I know. It sounds bad. It sounds bad. I know.
It sounds really bad.
But it was actually like operated like by like maybe like the city. I don't know. But they had like produce and stuff and like drinks and chips, candy, all kinds of stuff. And I would always get the Hershey's cookies and cream bar. So that was like.
This sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, it also sounds.
Oh, dude, it was. Every day it would come in the evening at 5:00. Sorry, just random childhood story. Sorry.
All right, no, I remember when the cookies and cream Hershey bar like came out, like was introduced to the world, and there was a good period there for like a year or so that was the only candy bar that I wanted. Was the cookies and cream Hershey bar. And then like it just like a favorite toy, it just sort of it faded away. But I still enough to make my big board. I'm surprised to see it here in the second round, Zach, but I appreciate the story behind it. So I can respect that.
Now we know that Zach used to chase vans with candy when he was a child.
Hey, I used to like on my skateboard, I used to like grab the back of it and ride it down the street, the truck.
You Marty McFly?
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much.
How you didn't get kidnapped, I don't know.
I have no idea, but hey, I'm still here.
All right. Zach has taken cookies and cream Hershey, our first Hershey product off of the board. I just to kind of preview mine, I've got like 3 or 4 Hershey products on my big board. Eli, you are on the clock for your second round pick.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a very obvious one left on the board, but I don't even really like it, so I don't know why I would pick it. It just shouldn't be there, but I'm not going to pick it. Okay, I'm going to go with something that's a little bit out of the box-ish, but I'm going to do it anyway. So my pick is in. All right, I might pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Ghirardelli.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah,
the salted caramel one, dark chocolate with the caramel in the middle. That's my guy, Ghirardelli.
Like the little squares.
Yeah, So good.
Oh man,
so good. Yeah, that's my.
I panicked for a second. We're okay.
Your picks. Could I take?
As soon as he said, "How do you pronounce it?" I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna take one of mine."
What other chocolate can you pronounce? Oh yeah, I think I know what you're
Apparently, yeah.
No, it's kind of like Hershey's, how it's a brand and there's different chocolates in it.
So yeah, like let's just say, could I use a chocolate, like for example, a different Reese's product or product
or a different Hershey's bar? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure. But all right, but I'm gonna stick. Yeah, my pick is definitely in.
That is a below the radar pick. I wouldn't have thought about that, but that is like that's like picking the guy out of Harvard. Like Ghirardelli sounds like a very.
I can probably pull out 5 bags full of them right now. I always have them ready to go. At like 2 a.m, I'll just like eat 6 of them like a sicko.
Like a sicko.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I wake up, go over my face. It's awful, but
oh my gosh,
it's a good time.
Oh man! All right. Wow, this is not playing out at all how I anticipated. Jenelle, you're to finish off our second round, and then first pick in the third round right after that. Go ahead.
All right, my pick is in. All right, going off the hard to pronounce Ghirardelli, I'm gonna go with the milk chocolate caramel.
How's that hard?
Another Ghirardelli?
Yes, because now I'm panicking. Because what if it's the only chocolate that Eli eats? And
oh my god!
But those are also one of my favorites.
Oh my god!
I love I don't know. Like I said, I like smooth chocolate, and that one, the milk chocolate with the caramel, it's. I don't know. Something about when you bite into it and the way the caramel just melts in your mouth. I love it.
Yeah, it is very good.
I go for the high class chocolate over here.
I mean, milky.
Okay.
You started off with Three Musketeers and then with the Ghirardelli. That's I cannot believe we saw an actual run on Ghirardelli chocolate.
That's why I panicked. I thought this was the most common one, but.
Wow. Okay. My big I'm feeling much more confident about my pick. That's so great. Like I just never that never registers with me as much because it's not one of the ones that you usually see like in the supermarket aisle, you're checking out like that's where I base my chocolate knowledge on is the supermarket checkout aisle.
Pretty much same, yeah. Like honestly, I would have guessed like Godiva or Dove before Ghirardelli.
Well, to be fair, this is like one of my mom's favorites. So when her birthday rolls around, Mother's Day rolls around, those kind of things, this is what we buy for her. And then she always shares one. So
yeah.
All right. So
I was ignoring that comment.
I was hoping you wouldn't put that on the screen.
Yeah.
I was trying really hard to pretend
we all saw it. Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Look, dirty imagery aside, the smooth mouthfeel is that's a real thing.
Stop saying it.
it's that umami. You get that but look, man, we're allowed to enjoy things that sound dirty without them being dirty, okay? Smooth mouthfeel is one of those.
Okay, yeah, I'm afraid for my next pick then, but
is it? Are we moving away from smooth mouthfeel?
No. My pick is in. I am going with Lindor Truffles white chocolate.
Ooh, okay,
oh.
Eli panicked for a second. I saw it. Right I love white chocolate. And that's. I mean, I can't explain it because now everything's no. You know why it's good. You know why it's good.
That does have the smoothest mouthfeel of any chocolate out there, so it's a good pick.
And yeah.
It is 2021. We are allowed to enjoy dirty sounding food.
Yeah, but see, it's worse because this one, never mind. It's a white cream.
Because it's filled with white chocolate?
It's a white
cream.
Jenelle, just own it, Jenelle. Just own these chocolates.
Yeah, you know,
we're all adults here.
We are all adults here.
Yep. Except for Lambo Labo in the comments. But no, I do love white chocolate. I go to get hot chocolate. I get white hot chocolate. I get I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It just tastes different. And again, the smooth chocolate. Love it.
Smooth chocolate.
That smooth mouthfeel. On the way to Eli. You are up next, sir, with your third pick.
I think I kind of just have to steal that move from Jen, but I'm not going to go with. Okay, so my pick is in. All right.
Hey, wait, hey! The bottom ticker says I'm up next.
Well, it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's yeah. Zach, you know we just went through 2 rounds. You know what the order is.
I'm just
don't try to.
Eli was here on time. You don't get to take his pick.
Yeah. Was that
true?
That was on
Zach was ready. Zach was ready to Minnesota Vikings you and be like, if he doesn't show up on time, we get the pick.
Oh no! Yeah, that was my bad. I was having real problems.
Everyone's just throwing me under the bus. God, I got no real friends. All right, go ahead, Eli.
Well, as I was saying, I'm not going to do white chocolate because white chocolate, no. Jen, I don't know.
Well, you can. I took it anyways. So.
Well, in any chocolate form, it's just not a thing. But I'm going to do the Lindor dark chocolate truffles because those are good. And yeah, as you can see, I like dark chocolate. That is my move. I don't like too sweet of a mouthfeel, Jen. I like it to be a bit more bitter.
Little bit more bitter.
Yeah.
Chocolate was not supposed to turn into this kind of conversation.
Chocolate's a very intimate food, Jen. Of course it's going to turn into
Please stop.
It is an incredible. Eli is right. It is a very intimate. It's the most intimate out of all candy.
Definitely.
I mean, I guess.
Depending on how you use it, obviously. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Valentine's Day too. Yeah.
I mean, Valentine's Day. I feel like Easter just happened. That's almost all chocolate candy. Christmas, you're getting candy. It's all of the big events center around chocolate.
Valentine's Day, chocolate, boom. That's all you need to hear.
Chocolate fountain at the wedding.
Yeah.
Kill for that. Zach, 3rd round pick. You are on the clock. Are you going? What's the mouthfeel that you're going with?
The mouthfeel?
Yeah. Don't tell us what you picked. You just have to describe the mouthfeel, and then we'll figure it out.
A chunky mouth. I'm sorry.
Jen, you act disgusted by us laughing at those dirty jokes, but you're worse than all of us. You know that.
You don't need to know that.
All right. The producer has
no dumb button.
All right. Smooth. No, the mouthfeel crunchy.
You can just tell us. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pick it in. Reese's Sticks. I don't know if you've never seen Reese's Sticks before? They've kind of died out. Yeah,
they have died out. They are the stick. Yeah.
Not the bar that you had me try around Halloween that you all yelled at me for. Is that different?
No, wait. Wasn't that? I thought that was the Reese's stick.
Is that I don't know.
It's sort of like a big Kit Kat, basically.
It had the Reese's. It had the pieces in it.
Oh
no, that was the Reese's Big Cup. Reese's Pieces.
Oh
Big
yeah.
Cup.
No, but it wasn't a cup. It was a bar.
Yeah, I think they made it. They took the Big Cup concept and put it into bar form.
Oh, I see Reese's sticks. Yeah, those were good actually.
No, the
I don't know
Reese's
what
sticks.
these are. Producer Nick, I need a picture.
The Reese's sticks are like they're basically oversized Kit Kat bars almost, because it's got the wafer in it, but it's instead of the Kit Kat, it's the Reese flavoring.
It's peanut butter, and it comes in a pack of 2.
Stick.
Oh, and there's also bigger packs where it comes in 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
can have that, I guess.
I will. That's a worthy 3rd round pick to me.
Okay, Reese sticks, that was on mine. I like that one. I am still sitting here completely flabbergasted.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Reese sticks. Thank you, Nick.
There we go. Perfect.
All right. So I'll finish off the 3rd round and get us started with the 4th. And I know which way I want to go here in the 3rd round. Nick, go ahead and hit it. All right. I still can't believe that this fell to the 3rd round, but Kit Kat bars. Like I love Kit Kat bars, and I think they're out of all of the candy that comes in mini size. Like I'm talking about regular size candy bars, and then you shrink them down to the mini size for like Halloween and Easter and crap like that. The mini size Kit Kat is, I think, maybe the best. The little mini Reese cup have a claim to that throne. I think the Kit Kat though is better because you're not dealing with as much wrapping. That foil that comes on the Reese cups is a little too much for me. Kit Kat overall, I still can't believe that it fell to the 3rd round. I love a Kit Kat.
No, Kit Kats are good.
To be fair, that was I was hovering between that and Reese's sticks. So you're lucky. You're very lucky, Dan.
I feel very lucky. Yeah, I feel like I got, because I mean, like I said, like the Reese stick is basically just like it's a Reese version of the Kit Kat. So
yeah, I should have known. The second you said that, I was like, oh, his next pick is probably going to be Kit Kat.
Yeah,
like he has Kit Kat on the mind.
Yeah. No, Kit Kat, and I think by far the best candy jingle, right?
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Break me off a piece of that fancy feast.
I was gonna say, I could tell you something really embarrassing. How
apple sauce.
I believed that was the actual jingle in the office, and then maybe like a year ago, I realized it was Kit Kat. Yeah,
that's pretty
cool. It was not my brightest moment, but
oh, damn, Jenelle. Okay, can't say Reese's and can't. The other one here that I'm going to go here in the 4th round, I think it's crazy that this is going to be a 4th round pick. It's maybe one of the most like iconic American candies. I feel like I'm going to go sort of a little offshoot of it. But Nick, the pick is in. M&Ms are one of the best candies out there, but even better than the M&Ms is peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms are the best kind of M&M. I think they're just like the M&M itself. Like I don't want all of that chocolate all at once. Like anytime I'm eating something chocolate, I really like having something else in the chocolate. Like whether it's wafer or nuts or caramel or whatever. And so like the plain M&M by itself, I'm not a huge fan of, but the peanut one I feel like is king M&M.
Never been a peanuts guy personally. I like my chocolatey, smooth mouth,
pure, uncut,
smooth chocolate.
Yeah.
See, I'll eat peanut M&Ms, but they're not my top choice of M&M.
Same.
See, when I was a kid, I only ate regular M&Ms, but my mom only ate peanut M&Ms. So I thought for like the longest time, like peanut M&Ms were like this adult candy that adults ate. Like that when you grow up, it's like watching the local news. Like eventually you get to a point where you're like, I become an adult because I do this thing. I watch local news and I eat peanut M&Ms. But yeah, now I've just come to realize that is just the superior M&M candy, in my opinion. Zach, we are in the 4th round here. You have got the next pick. You are on the clock.
All right. Pick is in. I feel very confident that one of these other options is going to be available in the 5th round with my last pick. So I'm going to go with one that shouldn't be out there right now. Nestle Crunch.
Ooh.
That was on my big board. Yep.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, you sneaky bastards, all of you. Yeah, dude, Nestle Crunch is just like, that's like a staple. I mean, like you said, like, you know, that M&Ms were like the staple American candy and stuff like that. You can say the same thing about Nestle Crunch. Like that's always been there. I mean, like just like how I mentioned earlier, I was always getting Hershey's the cookies and cream bar. Nestle Crunch was like right there, right behind it. Like that's always been just a really good option to turn to. So yeah.
I can't remember what that like style chocolate is called. It's like rice something.
Yeah.
But like I remember back when I had to sell chocolate bars, I bought almost all those for myself. And like that style crunch chocolate. I mean, to be honest, I bought most of that chocolate from myself anyways, but that was one of the best.
Yeah, let's be completely honest. All of us that had to
basically paid for my own softball trips. So
right, everyone that had to sell chocolate bars as part of baseball or soccer or whatever it was, your mom or yourself ended up buying. Like we literally, I think we had like we'd have a case of the candy in like our hallway or like our kitchen hallway.
My siblings would come to me with like 4 quarters, like, "Hey, I need a candy bar."
You literally just put $1 in there and just take a candy bar.
But that one, I was like, "What kind of chocolate is this?" And then I took a bite. I was like, "Oh, it's like a thicker crunch bar."
The one downside of the crunch bar, I don't know if it's still like this, but I'm pretty sure it used to be just like the whole bar, like you remember like how like the Wonka bar in the movie is just like a solid.
I think it's still
block.
Like that.
Is it still like that?
Like crunch across it?
Mini ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, like it's not in pieces. Like
how the Hershey bar comes where you can like snap them off in little pieces.
Right. It's just one long bar.
Just one long thing. Yeah, you eat it like a burrito basically. Yeah. All right. You want to talk about mouthfeel?
Come on, Dan.
All right. Cool. A crunch bar. I love the crunch bar. It should not have fallen to the 4th round. You're right, Zach. Eli, sir, you are on the clock. 4th round pick. Are you sticking? Are we going to stick to the theme here that you've gone so far?
No, I actually think I'm going to mix it up a bit with some real crunchy mouthfeels. So I got the pick in. Let's do this. I'm going to go. This is the 4th, right? There's one more pick.
Yep.
All right. So Reese's Fast Break. The one.
Ooh.
Pretzel in it or whatever they add to it makes it a little extra crunchy, bigger, better. The regular Reese's Cups, for some reason, I love the chocolate, but I find the peanut butter to be a little aggressive. This one gives a little bit less, more of a crunch. Perfect move.
A little aggressive.
No, he's
aggressive, very aggressive peanut butter.
He's right though. The literally the peanut butter in every Reese's product, it tastes differently.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same. Like the same peanut butter you find in the cup is not the same one that you find in any of the other products.
That's actually true. Like, have you ever tried like one of those Reese's Easter eggs?
Yeah, the ones that come.
I mean, like one of those.
Like,
oh
exactly.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
The Christmas trees.
The Christmas tree.
Yeah, they taste different. They taste better. Like it's weird.
They actually they do. They taste they taste better than I don't know if it's like the McRib factor where they leave for 10 months out of the year and then they come back and everyone's like, oh my god, like these are the best thing ever, or if they actually are like that superior. But the eggs hit differently.
Yeah. See, as somebody who enjoys, I just eat like spoonfuls of peanut butter. I like my Reese's with nothing else in them because I just like the peanut butter part.
But it's not like real peanut butter. It's like
yeah, but it still tastes. I mean, yeah, it's not real peanut butter, but it tastes enough like peanut butter.
It just I don't know what it is. I always end up like kind of eating the chocolate edges and like inch my way to the middle and then like don't eat the middle part. Again, aggressive.
So you just eat the outside of the Reese's cup.
Are you yelling at me? No, but yes.
That had a question mark, not an exclamation point.
No, I'm joking, but yeah, kind of, yeah.
That's how Eli. That's like serial killer shit. Like that's like that. Yeah. Like I literally can like imagine like a CSI Miami episode opening, and they're like, "This is the fourth body we found this week, and all the evidence we have to go on are these half-eaten Reese cups that are just eaten from the inside, the outside in." Oh Who is this crazy son of a bitch?
Oh man, yeah, you will find a lot of just Reese's peanut butter cup middle just lying around my house. You'll know I'm the killer. Yeah.
All right, Jen, you get the benefit of going first is you get to pick your last two back to back like this. The board is yours. It is completely wide open at this point. So you got 4 and 5 back to back.
I'm going to leave off one of my favorites no matter what. I have 3 sitting here. Oh no. Okay, pick is in. All right. One of my favorites that I kind of eat weird too, like Eli does with Reese's, except for I actually eat the whole thing. I got to go with Butterfingers. Except I eat like the outer layer of the Butterfingers, and then I eat the middle part. I know it's weird.
Well, you eat the whole thing.
I eat the whole thing. I just eat the chocolate that's around it first. I mean, it breaks off so easily. It's not like it's a hassle. That's the only downside of Butterfingers is that there's no clean way to eat it, and I usually end up with melted chocolate on my clothes somewhere. What are these looks for?
You're a lunatic for that. I mean, it's good that you eat the whole thing, unlike Eli. But I mean, come on, you skin the whole thing, and then
I don't just bite into a Butterfingers. Thank you for making it into a disgusting graphic term, but
it's the perfect.
I don't just bite into a Butterfingers. I have to eat the chocolate around it first.
That was a very graphic way to describe that. Like if I had a very visceral reaction to you skin the chocolate bar.
I mean, think about it. That's what she's doing.
No, you're right.
She's stripping it of its flesh. Like, oh my god, like settle down, Hannibal.
You're making it sound like the way you chocolate is so violent and like it's.
I mean, just the way like. Oh no! Here's the thing. Jen is right, but the way Zach has said it, you can't unring the bell. Like I can't think about it a different way now.
Yeah.
Eat chocolate like a normal person. Everything is either like
mouthfeely or handily.
Yeah, there's something just wrong with. We should have done dogs or something. This is just too out of control here.
Next time we'll do dogs.
Next time. Jen, you got one more though.
Yep. My next pick is in. This one I know is probably not on anyone's big board and probably is gonna take some heat for it, but I'm going with Junior Mints.
Wow.
Oh man.
This is done.
Those are one of I love mint and chocolate together. I love it. And that was when I would go to the movie theaters, it was always popcorn and Junior Mints, and I have no problem like I don't know what it is about them. I don't know. Something about them that just makes me happy.
You and your mint, man. That is a serious commitment that you've made to the mint lifestyle.
Chocolate and mint, like when I go get my white hot chocolate from Caribou, I have them put mint in it, like a shot of mint in it.
You're so Minnesotan.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
I mean, it's sort of a
stronger
valid point.
mint, but it's like a refreshing light mint. It's kind of like my Three Musketeers, but mint.
They make Three Musketeer mint, though.
Well, this is like a childhood staple for me. Junior mint.
Well, so you wanted us to do the movie theater snacks, huh?
I did. I was
junior mints.
Just so I could
now
justify taking my
sense.
Junior mints, and now whatever.
This is why.
I knew that I could take them late though. So
that is true. Yeah,
I have no shame in taking them. I just know that a lot of people are going to be like, "Ew." But
I'm really interested now to see what the third option was that Jenelle left out here. Well, wait. I want to. We'll get to that, Jenelle. Because I'm very interested to see what that is and if anyone picks it before then. Eli, on the clock for your last pick.
Well, Butterfingers was gonna be my last pick, but someone had to skin them alive and take them from me.
Okay. Whatever.
So I'll have to go again, kind of out of the box a bit, but my pick is in. I am going to go with a Take 5 with the pretzel. It's kind of similar, honestly, to a Fast Break, I think, but it's just a different name. Take 5, chocolate, pretzel, some caramel, I think, potentially, if I remember correctly. And yeah, just a crunchy mouthfeel. So I went from smooth to crunchy. That's why I like my chocolate.
Those are good.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Well, you should try it.
And see,
because I've never tried that, to be honest. Just seems awful.
In a way, it's a way to kind of to bend around the rules a little bit, because like personally, I think one of the best things that chocolate ever did was cover pretzels. Chocolate covered pretzels are one of the best snacks out there. Not candy, obviously, so it doesn't get included here. But everyone adding in these bars that have the pretzel included in them, perfect way to get the pretzel in there, because I think pretzel and chocolate together is one of the best combinations. So
see, it's so weird. Like I won't necessarily go out and buy chocolate if it has pretzel in it, but I like when my mom over the holidays makes those pretzels with melted milk duds on them and pecans.
Well, I should have done milk duds. I like those. I forgot about. Is that considered a chocolate bar?
Well,
it's considered chocolate.
I'm not doing bars.
Oh, whatever. Well, too late now. The milk duds are good too.
Real quick before we get to Zach's last pick, did I hear that your mom melts milk duds over like pretzels,
or maybe not milk duds? It's Rolos. That's what it is. Not milk duds, Rolos, and then she smushes them down with a pecan.
I still have questions then. How does the setup work? Is it like a plate of nachos where you like spread the pretzels out on a plate and you like sprinkle Rolos on top and throw it in the microwave for 15 seconds and
you put it in the oven
and make nachos?
Yeah, you put it like on a cookie tray.
It's a tray.
Thing. Yeah,
a tray of pretzel.
And my job is always to unwrap the chocolate, which
is
a dangerous job.
Just placing Rolos all along, put them in the oven, and then you smush down with.
You take a pecan, and then so it's melted, and then you smush it down, and then.
So you're making you're making them individual, right? So it's like one pecan, one Rolo, one pretzel. You're making
you melt all the chocolate together, and then at the end you put the
right. But the ratio is 1-1-1, right?
Yes,
one pretzel, one Rolo, one pecan.
Yeah.
Okay. I am a huge fatty, and I cannot believe I've never heard of that before. That is a game that may be the best thing to come out of Minnesota.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Zach, last pick, sir.
My pick is in. So earlier you were talking about the wait. I can go with other variants of M&Ms, right?
Yes.
All right, because I know you did the peanuts already, but Lambeau LeBeau brought up some interesting ones. I mean, these are peanut butter and pretzels, and those are good because I love those too. But I've realized lately that my favorite variation of M&M is the hazelnut spread M&Ms. Which I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys have tried those, but they're in like a light blue bag, and they're filled, like each M&M is individually filled with hazelnut chocolate spread.
Oh, I've never tried that.
And
I've never heard of those either.
Is that what like Nutella is? Right? That's hazelnut spread? Is that
pretty much, yeah, right? I think so.
Yeah, so it's okay. So it's peanut. Okay, so it's hazelnut M&Ms, the Nutella M&Ms. Basically,
pretty much, yeah, exactly.
So is it like melty like that in the middle, or is it?
Yeah, how gooey is the middle? Describe the mouthfeel.
I was about to say that.
Is it?
I don't want to be redundant, but I mean it's smooth. It's a smooth sensation. I mean, inside it's not like gooey. Like you're not gonna like you can't bite it in half and it's gonna ooze out or anything. But
right.
Of course, on the front of the bag they advertise it as like it's cut in half and it's like spilling out, but it's not like that, obviously.
So it's like a hard hazelnut. Like not.
I don't want to say.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say hard either because you guys are sick. But it's a little bit of a solid, little bit of a solid kind of hazelnut spread.
Like half staff.
Excuse me.
It's like. I don't want to say it again.
You guys are a bunch of animals.
Okay.
Says the guy who said it doesn't ooze.
All right. So last pick of the draft here, and I've the world is my oyster with the last pick here. I've got so much of my big board still available. I have top 5 picks sitting here waiting for me. I'm stuck between 2 though here that I want to go with, and I think I want to go with the one I've gone. A lot of my picks so far have been about the different texture feels, getting different different things inside of the chocolate. I'm gonna go with a classic, the All-American candy. Nick Pixon. The original Hershey bar. Just the original chocolate Hershey bar. Nothing's fancy, nothing special, doesn't blow you away, but comes in, punches out, gets the job done 40 hours a week. I mean, there's a reason that they were sending it over to Europe in World War II, because it makes you feel good, it makes you feel better, it gives you hope in humanity. And not only that, but it is the best part of one of the all-time American snacks, the s'more.
Yeah.
It is perfect.
I do love s'mores.
That's for sure.
That's a good pick for the last.
I think for the last one, that's it.
Nothing over the top, nothing too crazy. Just, I mean, nothing hits better than just a regular old Hershey's bar, you know?
Yeah. No,
See,
Jimmy's right. This is the reason we won World War II.
If we had cookies and cream Hershey's, though, would the war have been done sooner?
Probably, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might have shipped up.
Lives could have been saved if we had brought in the cookies and cream.
And then I would have made cookies and cream my first round pick instead of my second.
Here's the thing,
But
though.
they didn't contribute to society, so.
Here's the thing, though. We were still living in a very segregated era. Cookies and cream was going to be a little too ahead of its time for World War II America. Let's be completely real.
That's true.
We needed the civil rights movement before we could have the cookies and cream candy bar.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't think people were ready to embrace that level of innovation just yet.
Here's the Hershey. The original Hershey bar is America of the turn of the century, and now in the 21st century, we get the bar that we really needed for now, and that is the cookies and cream Hershey bar. That's the candy bar for today.
The original Hershey's bar walked so that cookies and cream could run.
Exactly right. All right, that is our complete draft. I like to go around and get like an undrafted free agent. What's one that you would have done if we gone 6 rounds? Mine, the one that I was debating between was the Twix, like just the original Twix bar. Surprised it didn't get here. Zach, you went with the peanut butter one, which really threw off my board and everything. But Eli, if you had one more pick here, where would you go?
If I had one more pick, I mean, this is already a lot of chocolate that I have to think about. I know this is going to be weird, but you guys know what whatchamacallits are? Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm. No! You
whatchamacallits are good. I used to pound those as a kid. Whatchamacallit all day.
Hey, maybe just the best name.
Whatchamacallit?
It's like, whatchamacallit? I don't know. I don't know what's in it. But
you don't know what's in it, but you're going to...
Art McCall it.
Yeah. There's like chocolate, and then there's other stuff, and then a few more things, and then perfect. Very good.
Okay, yeah. Great description, but
not explain it perfectly. There's stuff and other things. What else do you need to know?
Zach, what about you?
Well, it was gonna be whatchamacallit, but
well, do you actually know what's in them so I can know?
Well, I know there's pretzel in there. I think a hint of caramel.
There's some caramel. Yeah, there's pretzel.
I don't know.
Probably like nougat.
It's not separated like other chocolates. It's kind of
it's all mixed in.
A mix. That's why I didn't know exactly, Jen. You don't have to attack. There you go. Boom.
I've literally never seen that candy bar in my life.
Good stuff.
If I can do an undrafted free agent then, and it's not going to be whatchamacallit, it would be Toblerone.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was on my. I pretty much used every candy bar that was on my list here, except crispy M&Ms. Crispy M&Ms were also there, but Toblerone.
Toblerone. All right, Jenelle, what about you?
Staying on the M&M train, I could not decide between Butterfingers and mini M&Ms. I don't know what it is about mini M&Ms. They just hit different, and
really,
I would pick them over any kind of M&M. I love the little tube they come in too. You just pop it open and just dump them in your mouth. It's the good stuff.
Can we just talk about this? Didn't we just talk about this in open book or something?
Yeah, we did just talk.
We have had this
about how we drink the tube.
Yeah, drink the tube on open book. That's what happens.
I don't know. One of those things, kind of like the Reese's. I swear they just use different kind of chocolate. It just they hit different, and
better.
I love them. So that'd be my undrafted.
It's more concentrated. The chocolate is more concentrated,
and you can just eat like a massive handful at one time.
Yeah, it's very you run into the danger of losing control of the intake.
Which I mean, any of this chocolate, like as long as it doesn't taste like coffee or coconut, I will probably eat it.
Same.
Fair. Yeah, there was really no losers in this draft because, I mean, all the chocolate that we've talked about is perfect. They're like dogs. There's no bad dogs. So that is our draft. We'll throw this up here. We'll throw it up on Twitter for the voting tomorrow. Make sure you check us out. Game On Wisconsin on Twitter at Game On WI. Guys, you are the Game On Wisconsin crew. You're the open book crew. Do you want to let people know about the show? Anything special coming up this week or soon? Wink, wink. And anything else that you guys want to promote?
Well, Zach, you know I'm on the show, right?
Ooh, got him.
You almost went an hour without taking a shot at me. Almost.
I was waiting. I knew I was going to get that shot in at some point.
We have an interview this week with Leroy Butler that we're airing during Thursday's show. Packers legend Leroy Butler should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And next week, the plan is to do a crossover episode with the Lombardi's Bar crew.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
What are we calling it? What are we calling it? Open bar?
Open
They
bar.
were calling it open bar. Yeah.
My idea, 100%.
Yeah, Jen's idea. Yeah, that's on the schedule for now.
And what time on Thursdays?
6:30 Central.
At 6:30 Central, yeah.
The superior time zone.
The only time.
Oh, give it a rest. Give it a rest, you guys.
All right. No, awesome, guys. Do you want to let people know where they can find each of you on Twitter and social media and everything? Janelle?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at BigMac_4. That's where all my hockey stuff, football stuff, Packer stuff finds the game. I have a music interview that'll be going out either Thursday or Friday. So anything you need from me, that's where you can find it. And open book with these guys, obviously, but
Of course.
Yeah.
Zach?
You can find me at PackerReport.com. I'm always writing. And you can also find me on Open Book every Thursday, 6:30 Central, with these two knuckleheads.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy Zach. Find my work on Packer Report, any of my writing, and on Twitter at @bookofeli_NFL. And once again, with these two clowns on Open Book. Check it out every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Hey,
awesome. Look forward. Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
For the record, I've interacted with Todd before. He and I get along. I'm like the only person that doesn't make fun of him because I'm nice.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic when Todd and Zach get together because they sort of like, they're not like friends, but they sort of like team up against everybody else that's like attacking Todd. It's weird. It's like Godzilla and King Kong like teaming up to fight like Mechagodzilla. It's weird.
Did you just give spoilers?
Scenario.
No, everyone knows at this point. I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at DK all the way, and then here every Tuesday leading up to the draft, and then also on Pack-A-Day podcast every Saturday. It's me and Mark Eckel and Paul Brettel breaking down things on the Saturday editions of Pack-A-Day for next month with draft and everything else. Make sure that if you haven't already, go to YouTube and subscribe so that you get the notification every time that we go live. That is a huge help for us. But until next week, everybody, for producer Nick, for the Open Book crew, Janelle, Zach, and Eli, Dan Connick saying thank you for joining us on Open Day, everybody. Open Day. Jesus H. I got everything combined there between it. Thanks for watching Draft Day, everybody. Good night. Thank you.